Welcome back to the channel, Big Bass Lovers. It's the Mott coming at you again. The very next day, I got the other Salamandria, the high-end one. So let's get in here and take a look. It looks like they gave me a free gift on top of here, so let's find out what that is. All right, so okay. My free gift is LSP paddle tails, 2.5 inch. They actually don't look bad at all. Look at those things. That's a really cool free gift. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so here we go. Plastic. Salamandria SV TW 1000S-XH. It has 8:5 to 1 gear ratio, 175 grams or 6.2 ounces. Max 11 pounds of drag. 8 ball bearings. Hyper DigiGuide gear. Hyper armed housing. Hyper tough clutch. Hyper drive support. Hyper double support, I'm sorry. And of course it has a T-wing system. All right, if you remember, this is the Salamandria from yesterday. The new version 2024, 2025 is what they're calling it. Salamandria. And so you get your Chinese paperwork. Some Chinese, no, this is actually in English. Some paperwork in there for your warranties and stuff. Your parts list. You get your Salamandria in a bag. All right, so I'm really liking this right off the bat. All right, well, okay. What is, I thought this was going to be more like a zillion, but I was wrong. This here, well, I guess it could be. I haven't really showed it to you yet. I realize that. I'm looking at it for myself. All right, so all right, here we go. Let's just go into this together. So here we go. Shallow spool. We gotta find out how much that spool weighs. This is not like a standard traditional reel. Look at that finish on that reel. Look at that nice maroon color. Man, look at that carbon fiber handle. This is like the high-end handle, but this is not DAIWA's best knobs though. I wish they'd have put these knobs in that color on here. But tomato to palm, some people might like them. They actually feel pretty good when you're spinning it. They just don't feel like very high-end knobs. I know the same knobs DAIWA's use on a lot of their high-end reels, but so you got Zion, Star Drag. Here's your gold T-wing. Really loud drag clicker. Really loud star drag. This has SV boost. Shallow pull. It says shallow spool G1 beryllium. Okay. Damn. I'm thinking this is kind of like, I gotta check and see. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. Yeah. That's SV boost all day. But I am pretty damn sure this reel is, get off of there, about the same as that right there, the Silver Wolf. Let's take a peek at it. Does it say mag sealed on here? Okay, let me see. What was all that list of options it had again? Let's go back there and look again. Does it say mag sealed on here? It doesn't say mag sealed on here. And the Silver Wolf I know says mag sealed. I would need to take these apart and really take a close look at them. Because, I mean, damn, look at that thing. Tell me that almost looks like a carbon copy. Well, I know the Silver Wolf is kind of built on the Zillion platform as well. That's why I thought this was basically the Zillion Salamandria. But I'm kind of thinking this is a power BFS reel. All right, so let's just see what this spool weighs. Let's get it on out of here. Anytime you're dealing with DAIWA when it comes to the spool, they have this rotor system and stuff on it, so it's not the same comparing it when you're doing like some of the Chinese reels with FTB, or even the Shimano reel with FTB that doesn't have a rotor system, that has basically the magnet system sits inside the spool. But these spools, let's see what we got going on here. All right, one more time. Basically 13 grams. Not the lightest spool, but I'm wanting to think this is, I should go get my calipers out, because that looks like a 32 millimeter spool to me. So that's a really big spool, like a tall spool. I can almost guarantee you, I say it in front of me, I don't know why I was thinking I was looking at the other one. Okay, let me look at this. So it says, okay, it holds fluoro or nylon, 8 pounds, 100 meters, 10 pounds, 80 meters, 12 pounds, 70 meters. So it is meant for power BFS, but this would be the perfect reel for you to throw some size 1 or 1.2 or 1.5 braid on here, and 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, and use it for basically your Texas rig reel. I guarantee you it'll pitch a 3/16 ounce or a 1/8 ounce little bullet weight with a tiny little bait flawlessly. I mean, this thing right here, the Silver Wolf, I'm pretty sure is very accurate, very, very similar specs to that. But this is the 3/16 BR fish. And that's just a regular BR fish minnow. This thing straight up launches this. This is a mode B, or basically the jerk shad mode, which is the way I like to keep it. I'm not very much on fishing it I style. I've caught a couple fish I style, but I just get more bites fishing it this way. That's just my 2 cents. I know some people in Japan only fish it I style. But this is on the iRod Genesis, the Leggett's Fairy Cast. I mean, Finesse Cast, Fury Cast. Finesse Cast. This thing has a really soft tip. It loads up and launches a bait really good. It's meant for like the 2.8 swim baits. So it throws this stuff really good. But that's my setup I'm throwing this with, and you can straight up launch this. And I have the brake set at 10. Of course, I ain't messing with a zero adjuster, but I've never had the damn thing blow up or anything like that. So there's that. But I'm pretty sure that reel, I'm pretty damn sure it's the same thing. I mean, I am pretty sure. But yeah, that one has different knobs, doesn't have a carbon fiber handle. And this is a DAIWA swept, really nice carbon fiber handle. If you guys recognize this, it's been on several Steezes. This might be, it's on the boat. I want to look at that Steez BFS, because this The Steve's BFS is definitely lighter than this reel. This reel is 6.2 ounces. This reel was right at I think it was $240, which would be in that Silver Wolf price range. I don't know. I am just not sure on it yet. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. It's late for me. Made in Thailand. I just love the aesthetics of that reel. Look at that. Look at that maroon. Don't get me wrong. This right here, that looks like a really damn good reel too. I mean, that's like this Salamandria colors. I mean, I'll open this up. I bought these. There's a super sale on AliExpress. I'm trying to get stuff in before the tariffs and shit go crazy. I don't know what the other thing there is. They did this really weird. But this is basically Tatulas. I don't necessarily have to use them right now, but this is standard Tatulas. I got them for $100 a piece. Well, damn it. I left my knife outside. I'm trying to use scissors. But I mean, I'm really, like I said on the last video, I'm not a real snob or a real, I don't want to even say that word, fanboy, we'll say it that. But, this is basically just nice workhorse reel. Tatula 150 HS, I think it's 7.1, yeah, 7.3 to 1. They're 8 ounces or something like that. But this is just kind of like your standard, normal little bread and butter reel. Looks very similar to, wait a minute, this is the 150 HS. Oh, okay. This is basically a new reel series. They just coming out with a tackle warehouse. I didn't even realize that till just now. It's got the throwback knob from the original Tatulas. See it? That little small spool tension knob. Of course, it doesn't have the clicker. It's still a Tatula. Regular Mag Force. I'm pretty sure it's a Mag Force Z. Yes, no, it's Mag Force Z. 7 ball bearings, 13.2 pounds of drag. This is basically the exact same as the original Tatulas. Damn. I got these for $100 a piece. I like to take this screw out right here and put a Genius. It's a Genius bait keeper right there. I'm kind of glad they went back to this style. But these are, they stopped making the 150 for a while, but the 150 was there on the original Tatulas. It was I can't remember if it was the first original. I've got one. I think it's over there, or might be in the other building. But the original HD reel they came out with, I can't remember if it was a 150 size or if it was a 200 size. But I'm thinking it was a 150 size. But you can see, this is supposed to be a 150, and this is a 150. You can see how they made the spool deeper on this. These are not the same size at all. But, I mean, this is not the same size at all. These right here are 6.9 ounces. So they're like an ounce and a half lighter. Well, an ounce and a little bit lighter. Anyway, But I didn't think they were back to the original Tatula. That's kind of interesting. It's got the long handle on it. I'm pretty sure this is what they originally came out with for swim baits. Yep, I'm 100% certain this is the... I realized while I watched the video from Tackle Warehouse, kind of sleepy. And I didn't really... I know they said they were doing a throwback and kind of bringing it back around. And kind of like bringing back the original Tatula. On the original kind of spec sheet. Because they kind of got away from it a little bit. But the original Tatulas, they are... Well, let me set these up here. I don't want to put this big stupid box up. I'm going to set these on the table for a minute and I'll get it out in a minute. You can't beat these reels. Not for $100 a piece. I don't know if they're still that price or not, but I'll link them down below. And while I'm doing this, so I ain't got to do another video, let's see what the hell's in this box. Because I don't even know. This might be something I got to do a different video on. This video's already 16 minutes. Hell, let's go ahead and do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. See, I'm right in front of my face and just didn't see them. I got these boxes sitting right here. One of my favorite BFS reels is still this guy right here. That's the SS Air. This reel right here is, like I said, you can't judge the spool weight on these things because this is one of the best. If you want to throw a 1 gram lure, this guy here will do it for you. That is one of the best casting BFS reels I've ever seen. I mean, I was casting something that weighed 0.9. And I was casting good distance with it too. I mean, it was in a really limber little whippy stick rod, but that thing was casting it. I'm pretty sure this is a pure lure they sent me. Now, yep. I have to be honest with you, I did not pay for this reel. They sent it to me for me to review, but they told me that my opinion is my opinion. Damn, how much fucking bubble wrap can you use? Trying not to tear shit, make a damn mess with it, but... All right, there we go. This is another version of the Silver Feather. This is the 60 Elite XG. All right, so let's just get into this. So let's go into this. The XG 8.5-1. I wonder if they actually have the actual letter denomination on the reel now, so you can see which gear ratio you fucking have. That's one thing that irked me about it. I talked to them about it many times. If y'all seen like my messages back and forth to them, it would be crazy. Talking to them on WhatsApp. Let's get into it. 5 kilograms of max drag. You don't need that much max drag in a BFS reel, but it's what it is. 74 centimeters of winding length, 12 ball bearings. 0.6 get 135 meters, 0.8, 110. 1.0 you get 90. That's pretty much it on the outside of the reel. You open the box up. You have a neoprene sleeve, right? DMK. So I guess they did that one reel, the Zano, on their own, but they're still keeping the Silver Feather with DMK. Oh, I like that green. I know you can get this reel in a bunch of different colors, pink and black and white, but you can't get it here in the States, and you can't get a right hand in the States for that either, for that matter. That's something I'm proud to talk to them about as well. They are still keeping the aluminum handle. They're still keeping that line guide. I think you guys remember, if you watched my old video, I didn't think I was going to like this line guide, but I love it. It is like the original Lose, and it is damn perfect. Star Drag's kind of, well, they had locked down for some reason. They're still shipping them locked down. I've tried to tell them to stop doing that as well. A lockdown. Okay, so when you ship a reel with the drag star locked all the way down, all it's doing is sitting there putting unneeded pressure on your drag disc. And it's basically prematurely making it wanting to fail. I think companies, even some big name companies, do that. I think they're trying to tear your reel up for you. So it works really good for a little while, then it shits the bed, and you got to buy another reel or replace your drag stack. But look at that green. It's kind of like a matte silver green. It's kind of really interesting. I like it. I kind of like how they moved the cast control up here. And they gave you, is it still 20? Nope, you get 8. You get 8. All right, so there's your drag clicker. There's your spool tension knob click. And let's take a look at the spool here. Are they still using the FTB? Yep, they're still using their version of the FTB. It's inside that rotor there. Made in China. Aim light bait brakes. Okay. So it is very much the same spool as the other one. A little bit deeper. Still has like I think this is an aluminum shaft, drilling aluminum, but it looks almost like it's plastic if you look at it from. So let's see what it weighs. Now, I say that it looks like it's plastic, kind of in jest. I've never had a failure with these reels. I've never got a bad one of these reels. This spool weighs, make sure again, 4.92 grams. So right at 5 grams. And it's got a big bearing on it. So if you take that bearing off, and does it have a lot of grease in there. I'm thinking effectively, if you take the bearing off, you're looking at right at sub 4 gram spool. This is also one of the best casting. You want to cast 1 gram? This is what I tell people to get. If you're on a budget, this is what the price on these things have went up a little more when they first came out, but I think that's because they've kind of grown in popularity. Thumb bar, still no play. Still works flawlessly. See, it's instantly, when you're pushing down it, it's no wiggle, no nothing, instantly trying to engage. Nice engaged sound, nice disengaged sound. I mean, okay, it has it right there, 8.5 to 1. You guys see that? Shit. It's tiny, but it's there. It says 8.5 to 1. So they at least got it on there. I mean, I can't tell you how much I complain to them about that shit. It's got your service port down here. We had a long talk about that as well. I would like to say that I had some good input in this reel. I will never get credit for it. I mean, I don't know how many pages of conversation back and forth about this reel. And I don't know why it took them so long to send me one. I had to basically get on there and ask them for one. I originally wanted a pink one or a white one. And they kept telling me no. And so I said, okay, send me this one then. Well, I also asked for the, I think it's the black. You can't get that either. Well, I couldn't get it. Not in the right-hand version. But, yeah. That 60 Elite XG. Let me see if I can weigh it on here. I don't think I can. But I'm pretty sure it weighs like right at, let's switch it to ounces. 4.94 ounces. So 4.94 ounces for this reel. I mean, what else could you ask for, guys? I mean, they're bringing it. Only bad thing is, tariffs are probably going to make this damn thing cost. Because that loophole is supposed to close here pretty soon. It's going to take this reel from being like 120 to a 220. Sad thing is, it's probably still worth it, but I don't think I would pay at that point. Not when you can get something like that for around the same price. I got a wild hair, I'm sorry. Just seen you. Anyway, guys. All right, that's the DK Silver Feather 60 Elite XG. It has the XG on here too. See, it's right there as well. I can show you a bunch of the Silver Feathers I have over here that don't have anything marking on them at all that tells you what the hell the reel is. And it's annoying. But anyway, still one of my all-time favorite BFS reels. I mean, this costs about, well, if you buy it from the States, let's keep it States oriented. If you buy it from the States, this costs almost 3 times as this. Japan lure shop, it costs about twice. You can't go wrong with either one. If I wasn't a stickler for super high-end gear, I'd probably only have these. But I have these. I have these as well as these. And these. I have too much shit. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go and get off here. Real quick. Since I just did that Jackal Revoltage thing. That's 6.4 medium light. This one here's the 6.9 BF. Just want to see what she feels like on here. Ooh, and it looks good on there too. Wow. Looks really good on there. It does have kind of a bigger reel foot, so it doesn't want to screw down all the way, but that looks really good on there. And because we're here, I want to see what this feels like on here. Dang. I'm talking about big feet. This Salamandria has some big feet. Well, it's about the same as that. About the same as that. Okay. Now that actually, that little bit heavier reel really makes it kind of offset. That feels really nice. I mean, that feels really nice. Oh yeah. Okay. One more thing, real quick. Let's throw the air on there. Air has basically the same reel seat, but that damn DMK is about the same color that is. Yeah, you can tell this reel here, that DMK in this reel is really light, and it still feels like nothing in your hand. Yeah, that feels really nice. Anyway, let me get off here. I didn't realize damn thing's already 30 minutes. All right, guys, till next time, tight lines. I'll link all this shit down below. Well, all these reels. If you want to get your own, I guess. Get them before the tariffs get here, guys. I'm serious. There's going to be, from what I understand, there's a loophole that AliExpress, Temu, and Shin, or whatever it's called, has right now that's going to be expiring in the next week, I think next few days or next week. And so then we're going to hit with them. It's going to get hit pretty hard. And we're not going to be able to get this shit. That's why I'm getting the shit right now. That's dumb. I get shit anyway. I ain't going to lie. I get shit. Got some other shit right here. This is for another video. Okay, guys, till next video. Like this video, share this video, whatever you guys want to do with it. Join the channel. Trying to get more people on here. Yeah. Catch you on the next one. Y'all stay safe.